All right, welcome aboard, folks. This is going to be Luigi's Mansion 100% with myself, Ghost, and Rose, who is just welcoming herself.
Hello.
I believe at some point we may also receive Maddie once again, but for now, this is your couch crew as we dive into Luigi's Mansion 100%. If Tech, you could bring us over to the game. We will be up and running and ready to rumble. This is a GameCube game. It's a good one. It's pretty long, so I'm going to kind of explain and play. The big thing, though, is as I was talking about tablecloths, that's if we can raise, let's say, $75 during this run. As soon as we raise that $75, we will start destroying every tablecloth we see. So, morning, hey, just in time for this. So, tech booth time will begin when I hit A on one of these files. So we'll be beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. So we'll be playing on the Hidden Mansion, which is New Game Plus. You'll see a little star in the corner of the screen. The reason we do that is pretty simple. They forgot to make the New Game Plus challenging. High key, in the Japanese version, for some reason, they powered up the Poltergust to be 1.5 times stronger, which is going to let us catch ghosts faster, but they forgot to add any sort of like extra damage or extra puzzles or anything. In the US version, and you take extra damage, and in the PAL version, on top of that, everything's mirrored and a bunch of other little changes. In Japanese, you just deal more damage to ghosts. There's no difference from the base game except for I can catch ghosts quicker. And this is a speedrun, so why would we do anything else?
I mean, you already got one ghost, so...
Oh yeah, I apologize for the massacre of your brethren. I'm sorry, but no ghost left behind. That is sort of how this game works.
Don't worry, we're keeping the best one.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Boo King?
No, you.
Anyway, yeah. So this is pretty much the core gameplay loop. Is we'll be wandering around rooms, collecting money, waiting for ghosts to spawn, and then catching the ghosts.
So what
Should I just disappear and then reappear all of a sudden?
Do whatever you want. Because there's two criteria to 100, or a couple criteria, but three big ones. We got to catch every boo in the game, clear every room in order to do so, which means catching every portrait ghost. But also, we have to get 100 million money for an A rank. If we don't get an A rank, it's not 100%. So you'll see me just going out of my way for some money, just because it's helpful. Exactly. We trust in the pirate code, which is to always pillage and plunder for the money. Fun fact about this ghost, it's called a purple puncher. Yes, it's pink. That's it. That's, for some reason, it was purple at one point, I think, in like development, but they changed it and never changed its name. The manual straight up says purple puncher.
You see,
One more ghost. Or I think it's a pair.
They wanted to keep the, like, what's alliteration's name for it, right?
Yeah, they could have just said pink puncher. Yeah, alliteration. But they didn't. That's a little fun strat, as you'll see me try to finish rooms near their door. This is a speedy spirit. It drops money. A lot of it. There's a couple of them hidden throughout the game, and they are very helpful for our A ranking endeavors. Core gameplay loop, I think, is pretty known by now. You shine a light at ghosts, and then it stuns them and you catch them. These guys, garbage pail ghosts.
You already missed the ghost joke.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just a couple
So,
ghosts.
yeah, those are gold ghosts. They're not too threatening. Garbage ghosts, they don't actually have a hitbox on them. If I walk into them, they just get pushed around. I might showcase it when this guy spawns back in. He can't hurt me unless I slip on his banana peel. I don't think that was intentional. I do think that was a programming accident, but it's a very funny programming accident, so it's fine. At a higher level, that would be used to like line up, 3-at-1 ghost captures and stuff. But yeah.
Wait, is that just a Game Boy?
Yeah, that's the Game Boy Horror. It keeps track of our money, is our mini-map, and also is a phone. I'm going to turn around chat so y'all can read it, by the way.
Oh, I've got a chat right in.
Yeah, feel free to keep me posted on chat.
Slurp the ghost.
Thank you for that. That's the goal.
That has been what we've been told.
Don't look at me like that.
Okay.
Yes, I know my name is Ghost. While
Yeah.
watching a Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to say, I'm
I got
in
2
for
hours.
2 hours of jokes about my friend's name.
We're gonna keep it family friendly.
Coins!
Yep. They lead you to a fake door. If I open that, it smacks me against the wall and flattens me like a pancake. We're gonna.
Kinda funny.
It would be. We're gonna just quickly. Darkness is their cheese, and they are golden mice. So they also are like speedy spirits, but a little rarer and harder to find. You just gotta check cheese like that. But the thing about golden mice, for this room is you can read the books on the shelf, like a couple of them, and one of them is just called Darkness is their cheese, and that's how you're supposed to know there's a golden mouse to look for. This is Neville. We just wait for him to yawn. Like it's just RNG, just flashing light. Which, by the way, I will probably, without thinking, flash that light repeatedly, so photosensitivity warning later on, but I will try my best not to be flickering the flashlight as much as possible. But just so you know, if you are photosensitive, there will be some flashlight flickering throughout the run as I'm just wandering around, because there's a lot of walking. Luigi's movement pool is pretty simple. He walks. He can't jump, he can't like boost himself or anything, he just sort of walks.
I mean, how often do people jump in real life?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like it's a pretty average casual thing. This is Lydia. She brushes her hair and does her makeup and doesn't like when wind ruins it.
Is it Neville?
We know a lot about this game.
Husband?
Yeah, so Neville and Lydia are husband and wife. Fun thing about these ghosts, all except one, we have no idea if they were ever alive. Because the thing is, EGAD's got like a machine that turns ghosts to portraits and can also do the reverse. So we're not sure if these portrait ghosts came from paintings and just were brought to life by that machine in reverse from like a nefarious scheme, or if they were actually ghosts who got trapped in the paintings and then were freed.
You said except for one.
She's way later on. We'll talk about her. She has a confirmed death. If I hit the Z button, I can pull up like a menu of all the portrait ghosts I've caught. And they all have little bios. Unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, but I do know hers, so we'll talk about that later. Anyway, here's a baby. Oh, geez, we woke the baby. That's a big no-no. Basically, he's like, oh, you want to play? Sure, we'll play. Here, here's a ball. Catch. No, you. Oh God. You were supposed to catch. You were. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Okay, wow. He's really mad at us. Oh, geez. Oh. I was trying to play catch and oh gosh.
I hate it when I get transferred to an alternate dimension.
I hate it when babies shrink me into their crib in a space valley because I tried to play catch and they didn't catch.
That happened to me twice last week.
Yeah, no, it's surprisingly more common than you'd think. Also, this is the Haunting of Dreams. That sure is a face he makes. Yeah, it's kind of the little wink. Yeah, it's a dink.
Isn't the baby turning into an old man just like life?
You got a point, Rose. Rose has a point. They're out of line, but they're right. Anyway, yeah, we just dodge his rocking horses, and then, well, he wants to play catch again. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, into the vacuum with you. All right. Yeah, so you have to two-cycle this. That's the fastest way to do it. Technically, the fastest way is if I only drained him to 51 and we would skip this stamping cycle. But the fun thing is, hey, is this? What would you? I think this is mahogany, right? Like that's sturdy. Wow, that's some sturdy wood.
Luigi's a home inspector.
Yeah. So basically, that just speeds up the cycle for some reason. Chauncey doesn't do his, like, he's supposed to stamp around the crib for a while.
Yeah,
That's the name. This baby's name is Chauncey. I forgot about that part. But yeah, Chauncey's supposed to like stamp around this whole crib for a while.
Right. He should have caught it.
If you just like if you just inspect the crib, he decides he's done throwing a tantrum because you're not paying attention to
We
him.
have a quote from The Basil. Skill issue on the baby's part. Mercy Mask says, should have caught it.
Should have caught it. Exactly. Skill issue. Anyway, that's area 1, believe it or not. That's one of 4 areas. If this were any percent, we would have clipped behind this chest and into the ceiling and gone into what can only be described as the Upside Down from Stranger Things. But this is 100%. We get to play the game.
Yay!
Get the big
You gotta
key.
play all of it, in fact.
Yeah.
I've
Most of
never
it.
played the game before, and I like watching people play.
It's very fun. Luigi! Yeah, he's basically like, hey, come on back. You've put in a lot of work. I have an idea about your brother.
There are a few games I'd like to watch 100% speedrun of.
Yeah, so this is the big machine. He's explaining it. It's the ghost portrificationizer. It works in reverse, but here's why it's ambiguous if these ghosts ever died, because they could have started as portraits and been put through this thing in reverse. We have no idea if it was paintings brought to life or ghosts put in paintings brought back, except for one.
Were you originally a painting?
Were you a painting? Can you, Ghost, give us lore?
Lore?
Lore.
Like my lore or
Yes.
the stuff I've made up?
Were you a painting? That's what I'm asking. Were you a
Well,
painting?
I've had portraits made of me. I'm
It's
not
official.
technically a painting.
Okay.
Ghost has copies of themselves wandering around the world.
If you ever meet Ghost,
I get
no.
there's no ghosts.
If you ever meet Ghost, call the Ghostbusters.
Alright, we
Except
should-
for if you meet Ghost, 'cause they're nice.
We should be around 4 or 5 million gold here. Yeah, I love the Ghostbusters. 6 million. We're in good shape.
Money. How
Um,
much money do you need to get?
100 million. But that's like the shortest area. Anyway, this is where I start looking at my notes because the routing is kind of a big part of saving time in this game. Is just knowing where you're going. So
Did you just save?
yeah, I just save and it'll say in yellow text on the top because this is a charity event. I'm just using an emulator for convenience of carry. All right, don't flash the light, Maddie. So those are ceiling surprises. We can just sort of shine our light and they won't pop out, which is great because they slow us down. When they pop out, they're just not fond. Anyway, I was thinking about taking a bath and... oh, come on, guys. A little privacy.
Flash, I was taking a bath.
All about a Saturday morn. Yeah, these are grapple ghosts. They're a pain because they latch onto you and then you gotta wiggle the sticks, but also just listen. They make a fun noise when you start catching them. Roughly. And I love their noise so much. They're such a fun little ghost. They're probably my favorite, not because they're fun to fight, but because they make funny noises. Which is also, my 2 favorite rooms in this game are because of a certain gimmick that was very like tech demo GameCube, but also because they're exclusively grabber ghost rooms.
Wasn't this originally a tech demo?
Yeah, so this was a launch title for the GameCube, so it started as a tech demo, and then they just put everything the GameCube could put into it. So like, if you look, there's all sorts of like lighting effects that wouldn't have been possible on N64, and like dust particles and stuff. Like it's all just like how much can we push the GameCube to prove it's better than N64. This is the only time we ever canonically see Shy Guy's mask off and not like, you know, like an over-the-shoulder taunt of like you can't see his face. But obviously these are ghost Shy Guys. I don't even think they're called Shy Guys. They might just be called Ghost Guys. So it's not confirmed whether or not Shy Guy just has an abyss with yellow piercing eyes.
Okay, but
They're here.
I am gonna say
Dancing couple.
I like the GameCube more than the N64.
I'm a big N64
I'm
proponent.
Team N64 as well.
But I would say if you're gonna get one, get the N64 because you can play GameCube games via the Wii.
We're waiting for them to dip. There we go. Yeah, the floating Whirlindas, you just hang out on a spinning platform and then you'll be able to see them because you're like dancing with them or whatever. You wait for them to do like a little bow and then you catch them. They're just a cute little dancing couple, and what a name, the floating Whirlindas. Like that's...
I wonder if the first ghost, the female ghost, and
Lydia?
the one that, yeah, Lydia and the woman ghost that we just caught that was dancing with that person.
Yeah, the woman of Miss Whirlinda. That's fair. There we go, there's our money. I knew there was some extra money in here.
So, would you all like to hear the Rose lore?
Yes.
Please.
I'm from the planet Galamangus, where we have the finest milk that will transfer you to a disco party in the 1970s.
We missed the Speedy Spirit in the name of this purple puncher who just refused to get caught. That was...
I was
okay.
the first person to play the Intergalactic Orchestra in Contact with Aliens.
Are you making this up or reading something?
I'm not making it up. I'm not reading it.
This is just your life story.
No, this is just me stealing the life story from Artful Escape,
I see.
which is also made up.
I see.
I love that game. It's
I'll be
so
right back.
good.
I'm just gonna...
We got purple punched.
Actually, I could probably.
I hear people joining the fun, if I'm not mistaken, which is exciting.
Honestly, I might see if I can play the Artful Escape later. It's really good.
That's fair. I am gonna take a huge nap later. But yeah, so there was a button in the mirror. We pushed it, and the wall fell back. This is definitely some spooky haunted mansion stuff. This poster's just kind of drab. I think we should take it down. Yeah. Oh, a button. I wonder what it does. How could I have foreseen that it was dangerous to push the button? There were boos behind bars. It didn't say danger in a picture of booze behind bars. How would I know there were booze behind bars and danger? Oh.
It's Boo King.
It's King Boo, the big man.
Yo, my favorite Mario Kart character.
He's real good at Mario Kart. So even though this isn't the end of an area, Egad's like, you better get back here, because he's going to teach us about a new form of equipment. Obviously, we can't read Japanese, so unless you guys have like a secret skill that I don't.
I spent a year learning Japanese.
Can you tell me what this is?
I can't read a word of it.
Awesome. Just making sure. But yeah, basically he's like, hey, to catch the booze, there's a flashing light on the top of your Game Boy. It's like a tracker. When it's red, check the furniture. Booze like to hide in lit up rooms and furniture. He's also like, yeah, they must have captured Mario. That's why you can't find him. Hidden Mansion. Just always make sure not to mash through that and end up in the normal mansion, because then it's just slow.
Yes. Okay, I have a new message. The third game.
Yeah, Luigi shows up in the third one.
From, oh my god, it's a cosplayer.
That's my partner. I love them. They're amazing.
Boo ball.
They
There's a
say-
Boo ball on that table.
And I quote, Boo.
Boo.
Hey, that's
Oh.
my line.
Terrifying. Is actually there might be something in the table.
Tablecloth.
Yeah, tablecloth.
Get rid of it.
That one's on the house.
Oh, is that an actual real? That was a terrible hiding spot.
Yep. That was a very clean R pump. So what you'll see me do for boos is they don't get caught in the vacuum like normal ghosts. We don't pull back and fight against them. They just wander around in their health drains if the vacuum sort of like beam is on them. So what I can do is I can do a thing called R pumping where they just get locked in place for a while, and it works up to 150 health. So for a while we'll just be getting nice quick drains out of it.
Nice. I have a new message.
Okay.
Echo, I guess. Boo, boo, boo. Do you know the person?
I don't know if I know Echo, I guess. I think they were on last night, so.
Echo, I guess. You seem cool.
Yeah,
Hi there, Echo.
we get some movement manipulation as we catch the boost, so you'll see me just moving towards the next door I need to go through.
Your run is so optimized.
That's just Luigi's Mansion. It's it's all small optimizations as I just go through a door. That's the issue with these like corner furnitures, is if the boos are in there, it's really easy to hit A to check the furniture and then just end up going through a door. Then we have to head back this way, but because of where we're going, it's not faster to use the mirror teleport, which we will see later. If you check mirrors with the Game Boy camera in this game, for some reason they just teleport you back to the main lobby, which is great for optimization.
That
That was a sentence.
Yeah, you'll see. We'll do it a lot later. It's just right now everything's pretty centralized.
So if I look in a mirror with the Game Boy camera IRL, does that work?
I cannot attest to that. Oh, that Boo Bomb! First of the run.
Echo, I guess, says, I don't know who I am either.
feel
Also,
that.
Basil says, and I quote, yeet.
I feel that.
As well as tossing some more bits our way. We should mention that bits.
Yeah, bits don't go to the charity, but they're still
Yes.
appreciated because like if you donate through Twitch or throw bits or like subscribe, that won't go to charity. That'll go directly to Champ Esports. Whereas if you look in the about section of the stream, there is a thing about support us and Extra Life, and if you click on it, it'll bring you to the donation page for charity. And we'll make sure to have an eye out for messages and donations and stuff.
You use late mode?
Yeah. Well, I also don't use Twitch on my phone very much. I use dark mode everywhere else.
Okay, we
Okay,
got,
good.
got a new message.
It's good for reading chat like that.
Basil says, I like throwing bits. And then Sparky Volt 4. The boo names are great.
Oh, yes. That's a great thing. Oh, I went to check furniture and it put me out the door.
What's your Busona?
Well, no, it's funny you should say that. So every boo in this game name is a pun. So there's like Game Boo Advance, Boonita, Limbooger. Just all of them are like whatever boo pun you could think of. And the second game's ghosts are also named boo puns, and there's a couple like sort of sequels to the ones in this game. I probably should have grabbed safety health, but it's fine.
You have 74. You're a speedrunner. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I gotta resist the urge to just mash B, because
I'm
photosensitivity. That's so fun.
My Busan is boutique.
Boutique. I think there is one. Yeah, the exact line is c'est chic boutique. There is a boutique in this game. It just moved. There's like 4 pieces of furniture in this room and a painting. It's in the painting. Wow. Which boo bomb. We're gonna see a lot of boo bombs and boo balls in the run, so be ready.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. No, the 2 puns I've heard plenty of are ghost jokes and boo puns.
You've heard ghost jokes before, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine Ghost's even more sick of it than I am.
Especially on Halloween.
Cursory glance at the ghosts or the boxes. Boos are almost always in the boxes in this room.
I guess. Thank you for giving the link.
Wow. Okay, so we just saw the first Boo escape. He had 1 health, and he went into the hallway. I'm pretty sure, which is rough because if a room's dark, their health drains slower. So we're gonna try to gently guide him back in. They tend to go the opposite way you're facing, so if you just cross the hall and don't face the room you want him in, he'll tend to just be like, oh, I'm gonna go the way you don't want me to go because you're looking the way you want me to go. And
Reverse psychology works well.
yeah, pretty much we reverse psychology a dead ghost. Are Boos dead? We don't actually know. They're like, they have the properties of ghosts, but there's nothing that says like when you die you turn into a Boo in the Mario universe, so.
Right,
Mouse.
so Maddie, I'm thinking I might go lie down for a bit.
Yeah, you haven't slept. Go lie down.
Yeah.
Go lie down.
I appreciate your presence, but take care of yourself. Don't sacrifice it for the run.
You got your friends, don't worry.
That was okay.
Checking.
Clairvoyant room is where I need to go. That's Shivers the butler.
That's just floating.
Yeah, there's a ghost there. It's just we can't take care of it yet. We will later. Yeah, I really need to think about getting some hearts somewhere because I'm taking a lot of damage.
Yep. We'll
That's
see you
a
all in a
lot of
bit.
damage.
I will be back around 3:30. You're
Awesome.
welcome to run. Maddie,
Thank you.
Did you get a picture of your final time?
Yeah. All right. So this is one of my favorite rooms. Is the thank you. Bye. Yeah, so this room, the gimmick is that you can only see the ghosts in the mirror. This was like, hey, look, we can do reflections. If you look, that's a flat texture reflection. That's not like in Mario 64, there is a mirror room, but the big thing they were showing is that if they just built a second room, they could have a second player that read your inputs but then reversed them all, so it looked like a mirror. There's literally just like a second Mario in that room and a second version of that room on the opposite side that just basically plays all your inputs in reverse.
Oh my god, it's
this-
a cosplay said I do have to go after this run.
Okay, that's fair.
And I don't know how to say Echo, I guess, did like a heart with wings emoji kind of thing.
Oh, awesome. But yeah, no, their whole thing was, look, the GameCube can do reflections as textures now. We don't need to do that. And it was good for the time, but we've got it blown up on a big screen TV, so it's a little
Wait,
fuzzy.
was EGEX's camera like that?
Yeah, he had to do the Zoom teacher thing where he had to adjust his camera.
Oh my god.
I don't miss that.
Yep. Alright. Candelabra. Nope. Fire? Okay, it's in the fire torch thing. Yep, no, don't focus on the elemental, focus on the boo, focus on the boo. So that's another big thing, is for some reason the vacuum will focus on everything but boos. Like, it will, there's sort of like an auto-aim thing. It's not very good, but if there's sort of a target nearby, it'll kind of latch on.
Does Luigi just have a flamethrower now?
Oh yeah, we got the fire medallion, so now we can absorb fire elementals, and then instead of exhaling on the vacuum, we shoot fire. There's a water and ice one as well, that we'll get later on. But yes, all this to say, it's just sort of funky. So sometimes you go to catch a boo. Yeah, we can't do anything about it yet, so don't worry. You can sort of see their shadow on the chair. But yes, boos can be annoying, especially when there's a lot of stuff in the room, because they'll just slide away while it's like, how about we vacuum a tablecloth? And you're like, why? So remember that candelabra you were freaking out about? We're just gonna, let's light it. Candles need to be lit. And he freaks out, and if you listen, he's I love him so much, because he's like freaking out over the fire. We're gonna try to do something quick. I've never successfully done this. Yeah, we did. We made a big deal, don't worry. We made a big deal about the donation. This room has ghosts in it. It's technically optional. There's no boo, but it gives us a lot of money, so we clear it. The ideal situation is that we clear it before Shivers passes through, because his room's directly below.
His name is Shiver?
Yeah, Shivers the butler.
Is it because he's so cold?
No, it's just because he's jittery. But here's the sitch. We're not going to clear it. We're just going to follow Shivers. It's slower to miss Shivers than to not get that like quick cycle, so we're just gonna be casual about making sure to catch Shivers. And we're gonna try to make sure to get this one cycle, which is a lot easier with the 1.5 times speed vacuum, which is great. And that so I probably should clarify, there's like a ranking system. Depending on how much health you drain per like attack on the portrait ghost, you'll get a higher rank between bronze to gold. And gold ranks warrant big pearls. As you're catching portrait ghosts, they drop pearls. Big pearls are worth a lot of money. So ideally, we get a lot of one cycles, which means a lot of guaranteed big pearls, which means a lot of money, which will help us get that 100% rank way quicker. How are you guys doing over there? You look cozy. Yeah.
Why are there holes in the chair? Was that ever explained?
No. So a weird thing, I don't know if we actually caught it. There's a boo ball first of the run. But
I thought
if
that was the second. No, that's the second blue ball.
no, we've gotten boo bombs, no boo balls.
There was a blue ball.
Yeah, there's
Oh, okay. I guess I'm wrong. But
It was in the
I didn't mean
ballroom.
that sounded really like sarcastic.
It was
But
in the ballroom.
okay. But yeah, so when Shivers sits down and puts out the candle, he doesn't actually put it out. He just puts it under the stool with a hole in it that he's sitting over the hole. And I'm not really sure why that is. These are ice ghosts. Fire works very well on them. I should have just burned it. Oh well. Because you can just drain ghosts' health by shooting elements at them, which is pretty neat. I never took notes on where the ghosts are in this room, so if you look, I can just, and it goes in chunks of 5. So as soon as we hit, yep, okay. And the ghost is gone now. But I think now that the bats are gone, it might be better to just do this. There are points in this run where it'll be the quickest to just say, I'm just gonna burn these ghosts because there's so many.
That one's a ghost. I think I'm not sure. I don't remember.
There we go. Yeah. You'd think I would remember, considering I speedrun the game. You'd be wrong. You'd be absolutely wrong.
Chest.
Money, money in the air. Money, money everywhere. Money, money to not share. Except, of course, if you're sharing to Extra Life Charity here on the stream.
You see, Luigi's getting the money just so he can donate it.
Yeah, you know, even though it determines the rank of our mansion in the end, so it's implied that he spends money on it, I would bet that Luigi's a charity man. I would bet good money on the fact that whatever's left over goes directly to charity. He's not a greedy person.
He's the better Mario twin.
This is true. He's the better of the Mario brothers. And what's more, if you doubt it, the canonical ending of this game isn't actually 100%. It's getting a D rank, like just an average house, because it's the house he has at the beginning of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. So canonically, Luigi doesn't spend a ton of money on an extravagant house.
Yeah, because Luigi's
He's a good dude. That's why he gives his money to charity. No, I don't mean to be like pseudo guilt tripping. You know, obviously, presence is good.
We stand Luigi.
Seems like the shoutouts to the late night crew who's all waking up and hanging out in the background now.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to them for holding down the fort for so late.
Shout out to the gays. I am one. So shout out to myself.
Shoutouts to the slumber. Hey, Sil.
Hi.
Oh, did that purple puncher just appear?
I'm gonna grab this key eyeball right here.
Okay.
That's fair.
How did you guys sleep okay?
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, the couch was pretty uncomfy, so I found a beanbag.
You know, it was still. I feel like the couch was still better than the floor.
Yes.
I think I would rather couch.
No, you wouldn't have.
Stop!
I mean, to be fair, Tess
Stop outside the window.
Tess got both experiences, so
Half my time sleeping on the floor and half my time sleeping on the couch. I would rather stay on the couch. All my when you sleep.
welcome back. You tried though. Okay.
I can tell that now.
We might have
You
to.
can still rest, so
Do we?
without
Okay, the
napping.
remote is nearby. We're gonna have to ride the audio a little bit for just a sec. So if there's an echo, I apologize. But this is an audio-based puzzle, especially because I can't read.
Want me to turn up the audio?
I will let you know when, because we don't need it for this. These instruments just play the Mario theme, which will
Yeah,
summon a
so-
ghost.
It's my
Oh, you see that?
favorite ghost. I think
Yeah,
this
turn
is
it
my
up.
second
This is my
ghost.
favorite portrait ghost.
Is that good?
Yep. Apologies to Tech Booth. Basically, she's gonna say, "Hey, I'll fight you if you can identify this music." We got Mario 3. Okay, we're good. Do do do
Go
do
with volume.
do 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 do
Oh,
do
so you
do do
see,
do. Yeah, it was
Tech
at
Booth's
5.
Message?
Oh, so it's actually not the audio's not being streamed for some reason. So yeah, we can just turn it up. So yeah, I just know which options to pick based on which music plays. So
Tech Booth, we've made some audio adjustments. If you have any opinions, feel free to send them our way. That is a lot of messages. I'm just gonna keep them short.
Man, for the gays.
hand hearts for the
Shout out
gays.
yeah.
Gosh, I'm so glad that some people from my streams showed up because they are the most lovely, amazing people ever.
Yeah.
My chat's wonderful,
Your
and
chat's great.
it's so awesome to see my chat here at a charity event.
I'm a member of her chat.
Boo
Ah, boo ball.
Third one.
What's a boo ball?
ball
It's
is
just
that?
a ball with a boo face painted on it, because the boos want to trick you. Yeah, that's the thing about the sensor on the Game Boo Horror for boos, is it's just a little confused sometimes about what is a boo. It just looks for sort of round things. So sometimes you'll get a bomb or a like beach ball. Where am I going now?
Kind of promoted this in almost every server I'm in.
Oh
My
heck
God,
yeah!
it's fire. Echo says that the audio sounds good.
We got 21
Oh wait,
viewers.
is Echo Wait, no.
I can think of a person I know who is who goes by Echo a lot, but that's not their username. So
Yeah, they don't do that yet because we haven't raised the requisite amount of money.
I'll get it only because you demand. But yes, from here on in, no more tablecloth grabbing unless we have raised $75 during this run.
I don't think we've raised any yet, correct?
I'm not sure. I don't have donations up. So the thing with Mr. Lugs is he wants an endless supply of food.
I could pull it up real fast.
Please do. Okay. So yeah, we haven't raised anything during this run yet.
Wait, our last donation was what?
It was $100, and it's the one that put us over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was so awesome. No, we made a big deal. I was mid setup, and we had stopped setup to make a big deal about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
But yeah, Mr. Lugs wants a plate full of food. We just caught all his servers who refill his plate, and then we're just gonna vacuum up his food. And then he gets kind of mad about it. Also, his name's Mr. Lugs. Anyway, he's got wicked heartburn.
Who is this? Is this the, like, Nikado Avocado?
I guess from long before Nikado Avocado was a thing. Yeah, he does kind of look like him. He's got a weird comb over.
Like,
He also sounds like a dinosaur if you listen.
Hi Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yoshi's putting.
We're just waiting for him to get tuckered, honestly. He'll sort of just collapse on the table. He's a big guy. I'm sorry. So there's no boss music in the Japanese version of this game, and I don't know if you just heard Luigi just casually humming the Luigi's Mansion theme. It's like, yeah. As fireballs are being spat at him, it's so funny. Yeah, the Japanese version has a lot of music bugs and missing tracks and stuff, so enjoy that.
Oh wait, hold on. Did you poke me? Did you? Are you serious?
We just had our vacuum thing where it just
That would mean I am so tired that I'm feeling phantom sensations, which means I would need to go to bed now. Hi, Ghost.
well,
Alright.
I mean, that, or that could be mean you've played a lot of VR. That's also something that happens.
That is
Yeah.
true, but I haven't.
Fabulous. So this one was technically optional. You can beat this game without ever beating Mr. Lugs. The way that's signified is if this chest dumps money. Is if you ever finish a room and it dumps money, it was optional. Of course, in 100%, nothing's optional.
Yo, Luigi sprite.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, every time we get a gem, you'll see the Luigi sprite. I'm trying to think if there is anything optional, actually, and I can't
I
think
you
of
mentioned
anything.
one or two things before, but I don't know what.
Is there? This is an ice ghost. This is the only ghost in this room is just an ice ghost in the freezer, which is really funny to me.
I mean, that seems like the right place for an ice ghost.
Does the dish?
Ah.
I'm gonna try to look for the boo as the fire's going
What
out.
was that?
That's a water medallion, so this is gonna let us do the same thing we just did with fire, but with water.
Yay.
If you heard the boo laugh, they do that to signify they've moved places because they periodically move between the furniture. So we need this water to put out this fire, but while it's smoldering, we can't actually go through. I think I do actually have to destroy the tablecloth for the boo.
Yes! Destroy the tablecloth.
Yep. So ideally we'd be no stop with whatever it. My vacuum latched on to a water elemental there.
If it wasn't for the fact that like I had already donated, I would donate more in this run just so we could destroy those
Tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
tablecloths, and so we can help raise
You
money
are-
for the University of Vermont Children's Hospital.
You're so tired.
You stayed up all night.
All right, so this is Spooky the dog. We put water in his bowl and he gets excited. And he starts chasing us around and barking and lunging at us. He's pretty dangerous, but a playful little fella. But he's loud is the issue. So what you'll see pretty soon is he is loud enough, in fact. Come on, anytime now, buddy. To wake the dead. This is. All right. Anyway, yeah, he bites your ankle and you have to like grab or ghost him. Anyway, this is Mr. Bones. He shows up and he's like, "For the love of God, shush." And then we kill him. His bone lands in the ground, and Spooky goes to lick the bone of his owner. I'm pretty sure. Just cause tasty bone, not cause like wholesome.
Mushroom.
Yeah.
Don't touch that.
Yeah, it's a poison shroom. And then we're gonna water this plant. This is gonna become relevant
That looks
come
like
area
a
4.
thing.
So this is like a major.
This is from area to area. We will water that, and that is a huge part of being able to get 100%.
Oh yeah, that's like a gem or something.
It's a golden diamond, so it's
Golden
worth
diamond.
it's a single gem worth 25,000 gold. And there's
5,000, you million?
or yeah, 25 million gold, and there's 2 of them in the game, so we can get half of our 100 million just by sort of existing. Are we gonna spawn?
Your life was like that.
There we go. Now we get to fight a lot of Mr. Bones. I'm pretty sure we're just disrupting Eternal Slumber here,
Yeah.
but it's fine. Again, we don't actually know
This
if
is fine.
we don't know like. So the whole thing is that a lot of the common ghosts are painted by a portrait ghost we'll fight later called Van Gogh. And there's a good chance that even though these guys are around graves and stuff, they're just painted and placed here. Like he's a very like flourish artist, you know. So there's a good chance he just did it for the drama. Anyway, I'm not quite sure how this works or why, but it's alive.
It's like a sludge ghost.
This is Bogmire, yeah. He's one of my least favorite bosses in this game.
Vampire?
Yeah, I've heard that one a couple times.
No,
Oh
I
my
can't
god,
believe
it's
it.
a cosplay
conundrum.
says Sleepy Maddie.
But yeah, Bogmire. So his whole thing is he doesn't have shadow about him, but then when in this fight he casts one and it turns into those. We vacuum them up and shoot it onto him. He gets gooped down, and we can catch him. He's a pain in the butt, is what he is, because lightning will summon more, and then whenever he spawns in, so you can hit him, it summons more. So I think we're just done for because I missed him once, and now it's gonna like and summon a bunch of them. And they can't hurt you. They're like, even though they're just shadows, they can hurt you. And reminder that we just did less than 50 damage to him with the fact that we're dealing extra damage. Imagine doing this in normal mansion, which is technically the run I submitted, but we're having more fun here. If we're playing on the JP version, we might as well do it because New Game Plus is
So
faster.
what's the difference?
So text isn't actually terribly faster on Japanese of Luigi's Mansion. It is a little bit, but the big thing is, like I said, New Mansion or Hidden Mansion is like the New Game Plus, and the reason that it is faster on this version is because unlike the American version, you don't take extra damage. Poisonous mushrooms don't spawn more. The only change from base game to Hidden Mansion is that the vacuum is 1.5 times better. It's just a faster vacuum game mode for no reason. Whereas in the American version they added extra damage, and in PAL they like mirrored the whole mansion and added new puzzles, and that's what made it into 3DS, was like an amalgamation of the American Hidden Mansion and the PAL Hidden Mansion. So if you're playing the 3DS version, good luck.
Oh, look, look at his little run.
Yeah, you guys got a little look about him.
Naruto.
Do. That's area 2, so we got 2 more areas to go. Silver on Bogmire's not too bad. Gold on Warlinda's. What's area 3? Okay.
I might get up and stretch around.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You've been up all night and sitting on the couch. Like, take your time. This runs long.
I'm literally probably just gonna sit right there next to it, but also if you need
All
something.
right. Cool. Appreciate it. And there's Spooky. I love that Spooky's painting is like a Rasta. Like, it's so cool. We'll see it again here, all. If you look, he's like a Rasta man. How are we doing on gold? 23 million. Okay. All right. That's certainly a amount of gold to have.
That's where this song came from?
Yes, area 3. Okay, I had to think about it. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion. If it ever contains the motif bum 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 bum, it's Luigi's Mansion. It's that simple. Everything in this game has that motif, except for the credits theme, which, if time permits, we'll listen to because it's so funky. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is actually come right back here to water the flower, because you just need to do it every area, and since we already are passing through and need an element, we might as well just grab some water, and it's gonna bloom, and it's so pretty, and we'll come back later.
I like flowers.
I do too.
You know, I don't think anyone could tell that I like flowers. It's not like I name
Yeah, your name's not Rose or anything. That would be crazy.
Slay.
Alright, yeah, so now we're gonna go progress to area 3.
Sparky Bolt 4 says, I'm on my way with Gogurt. Be prepared.
Gogi! Oh my gosh, this was a last night thing where
forgot about
they were saying they were gonna bring Gogurt, and I was like, if you bring me Gogurt mid-run.
I'm so happy right now.
And
I'm
Mercy
so excited.
Mask says, I love that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It is a good song.
Mario!
Fun fact for everyone watching, I slay.
Wait, is it? Okay, yeah, gold bar. We're a little low on money. Normally I'd only grab a gem here, but I'm just a little worried about our money count, which, I mean, if we don't get the money, it'll just be the world's slowest all portrait goes percent. But I would like for us to meet our 100% here, so we're just grabbing some extra money as well as this emerald that we would grab anyway. I do love that little jingle. Oh yeah, we don't have to climb ladders if we just shoot an element, but I love that little jingle. It plays every time you get a key. Bump, 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 bump. And so if you hear me go, look at me, I got a key, you'll know why. Anyway, oh my gosh, Mario! He's in a painting, which is suddenly bad, I guess. Remember like an hour or so ago when he was jumping into paintings willingly?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Luigi?
Also, like, remember when, like,
stealing surprise.
we put ghosts into paintings?
Yep. Gee, I wonder if there's something to do with that. We do have to climb up ladders, unfortunately. As much as I can fall off things quickly with my vacuum, I cannot do any sort of fun things.
Turn
Just
gravity upside down.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's not a mechanic in this Luigi's Mansion game. I think it is in 3, if I remember correctly. There's like a gravity level. Or am I misremembering, Ghost? You would probably have better memory of that one than I do. Gravity level in Luigi's Mansion 3.
Okay, but what about Super Luigi's Mansion Galaxy?
I was gonna say Super Luigi Galaxy does exist. It's just after you 100% Mario Galaxy. That's where the you can now play as Luigi meme comes from. Anyway, this room was optional, but money, money in the air. Money, money everywhere.
I get that message.
And you can now play as Luigi.
Yeah.
That'd be.
Technically not a room, it's more of a courtyard.
It's the backyard, yeah. There's a toad just crying in this shed. We don't need him. Toads are just like save points. You have no reason to talk to them. So like we'll never light up the foyer, like the first room we ever saw, because to do so you just talk to Toad and it's slow. There's no boo there. There's no incentive. Anyway, this guy's name is Biff Atlas. Which, what a name for a strong man. He also went to the 3rd grader school of fighting where he just sort of windmills his arms like a doofus. And Luigi went to the Luigi School of Fighting, which is to use a good tool and always win.
Luigi went to the Super Smash Brothers School of Fighting.
Yeah, Luigi says, I'm a Luigi, I'm a number 1. That's all he's got to say.
There's a planet fight in Dark Moon.
There's a planet, oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. We destroy the moon in this one at one point, we just sort of blow it up. I think it's just like a facade of the moon, I'm pretty sure, but... I love that jingle. It's so good. Anyway, let's look for our ghostly friend. Perfect.
Oh,
He got kind of stuck on the furniture there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They're not supposed to. These are kind of iffy. R pumps. Come back.
Oh.
Oh, he's over in Melody's room, so we have to grab this key anyway. This will let us go between the Area 2 hallway and Area 3 very quickly. It's an optional key. It's hidden because it just opens this door here. So instead of having to go through the backyard, we can just go through this way. Really useful for the run, and in this case, really useful for that Boo escaping. He had 100 health, so like those R pumps weren't terrible. Perfect R pumps would be draining 150 health. So the fact that we drained about 90 isn't bad. It's just, it could be better. Like, ideally, up until you start hitting the 200, 300 health boos, you are gonna get boos in one shot every single time, which doesn't always happen. Water upstairs for ice room, don't grab ice. Okay. Sorry, I'm paying attention to my notes. Oh yeah, because then I go grab fire, and yeah. Yeah, if a door is smoldering, it's just like essentially a wall.
Plates.
Yep, the plates come to life and attack us.
Just like real life.
If we check out this stuff, somebody hit a ruby in their finest china. Too bad Luigi wants a ruby. Actually, I just realized, fun thing about that sprite you noticed earlier, Rose, that's actually the Super Mario Bros. Advance sprite for Luigi and Mario 1.
You got a tablecloth.
I got a tablecloth just for you.
Yay! Get the other one.
I might actually have to because of the boo placement. Shoot. Yep, is in the bucket. There we go. That was a good little R pump. You can tell by the weird cackling. Alright. There is gravity in this game. I stand corrected. That's what I was thinking of. You missed it, Rose. You missed your gravity switches. I was walking on the ceiling.
Well, someone said there's no way Freddy Fazbear's Pizza tastes good, which I kind of disagree with.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's got to be the best damn pizza in the world, because if people are willing to ignore
The murder?
if people are willing to ignore the murder,
That's fair. That's a good
the
point.
pizza, it must be good.
That's fair, yeah. Freddy's might just be good pizza. You make a compelling point, actually. You know who else has a really great pizza? The place that sponsored Extra Life and gave us a ton of pizza. Isabel, could you remind me of the name of the pizza place that sponsored Extra Life? Isabel? Oh, nothing. Okay.
Legitimately though, that was really good.
I don't want to get their name wrong because I would feel bad.
I think they're asking me about the pizza place that's sponsored.
Yeah, what's the name of it? Felino's. Yeah, they have really good pizza. Shout out to Felino's. I didn't want to say that and be completely wrong because I'd rather give awkwardly don't know their name PR than say their name wrong PR.
No, legitimately, it actually was really good.
It was really good, yeah.
Not meaning this in like, I'm not meaning I'm saying this because we're sponsored to. I'm saying this in a.
No,
I
yeah,
actually
that was
really
my dinner last night way.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that certainly just happened. Just
Are you just? I would say, are you burning the ghost alive? But like,
blowtorch the Shy Guy, yeah.
you can't really burn.
Shy
ghosts
Guys are a pain in the
alive.
butt, and we had to wait for the Golden Ghost anyway, so just blowtorch him. Oh, you are our Go-Gurt friend? Hi, Go-Gurt friend. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so thematic.
Yo,
Wow.
hold on, I need to do something.
I don't even remember. It was so late at night.
I think I was a vanilla.
Those ghosts all were burned. Are we good? We're good. Thank you for the Go-Gurt.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I have never had Go-Gurt before. What are you doing?
Luigi stream. Those were beautiful R pumps. Wow. Usually this guy escapes me. One of my favorite things about this room is that if you come in it and then you don't light the candles and you try to just walk through it, it'll loop you back to the start. So if we go through this door prematurely, it'll bring us back to the door at the beginning of that
I
room.
would go in the other room to eat this because I don't know if I can
Do you think you could protect my Go-Gurt for me? I don't want to ruin any equipment with it melting or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luigi can here.
Hi,
He can come sit with me.
Luigi, please not again.
Would you like Luigi since I'm playing?
Sure, I'll take
Thank you. All right. So anyway, you know I said we were gonna destroy the moon.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Oh, a little far left. Yep, they're little ghosts. They're not actually stars. It just looks like we're pulling up a.
There we go.
Yeah, those are little like ghosts. You can come sit on the couch if you'd like to commentate and be on camera. Like, if you are enthused about this game, come join, because I speedrun this, so I would love to talk shop with someone who also knows a lot. Not to diss on you, Ghost. You are fantastic company at all times.
Liars.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Attempting to hide. Can you
Okay.
see where the camera ran?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. The camera's there.
Yeah.
That's.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you like went perfectly in the sight line of the 60D. You're like, I'm gonna hide from the camera, and then you're just like right in front of it.
You're right in the center.
I brought them
I
for comfort.
I appreciate that so much because they're such great friends to have. Astro Hall, we're gonna grab Ice. That's right. He can have a
oh my
Go-Gurt.
God, it's a cosplay says it's Luigi's world and we just exist in it.
Thank you, Basil. I agree. This, you know, the Milo Murphy's Law theme. It's my world and you're all living in it. That's Luigi. It's my world and you're all living in it. Or if we want to go Super Show, hey yo Mario, it's my world. You're just living in it. I love him. Boom, boom. He's so funny.
What was that?
There's just, yeah, oh yeah, bombs just sort of appear out of the walls. Sometimes they're bomb ghosts, technically. Anyway, Nana, you want to do some knitting?
Hi, Granny.
Her name is Nana, but her yarn is Buggy.
Oh shit. Whoa.
Yep, and where's the third yarn ball? It's easy to trip on. Oh, I didn't know that Speedy Spirit existed.
No.
The yarn just cheated me out of that money. I was gonna get extra money and have better odds at getting the 100%, and then the yarn.
Yarn was like no.
Yeah, I did say it was Buggy. Anyway, that was a good one cycle.
Poor Grammy.
Yeah, well, Nana is gonna go back to her painting where she can knit for eternity or whatever.
She's gonna make everybody's sweaters the itchiest.
The
The itchiest of sweaters, yeah. Okay.
I love the blue names in this game.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. If you had a boo name, what would it be? Rose asked this. I don't think we ever answered it, but.
Blue name. Blue Shroom.
Boo Shroom? That's good. What about you, Ghost?
Boo.
Would it just be Boo?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it gets better. This is Miss Petunia. She doesn't like ice baths, is what we've just learned. No, I think Melody Pianissima. For starters, her name.
Yeah, her name's great. She's world famous, Melody.
Yeah, as well as just like Grabber goes, no, don't tell me the big pearl's back there. Give me the big pearl. Okay.
Wait. On
Is
the
it-
wall.
What?
On the side.
Right there. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's not a big pearl, is it? That might have been the big pearl. You guys just saved me. Projector room is... Where is the projector room? Oh no.
Should I actually not improving this table lesson? Oh my gosh.
That was this morning, actually.
This morning.
Okay, projector room is...
Time is a flat circle.
You guys
I was
are-
up till 6 a.m.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. No, Tech Booth actually set up this table for my friend Pedro because I needed keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I did 2 runs prior to this, and I'm doing a 3rd now. I did
A little bit of the Mario one.
Mario 64, yeah. The bread cult showed in its beautiful fashion, and I'm so happy because that is just the definition of my stream is just chaos. Me and Slim Bankshot. This is who I keep saying. Is it May in Summit Hall? Plays billiards a lot by herself just to practice her shot. This is her in the middle of the night, just Slim Bankshot.
I just have one more. Oh, wait, and then Luigi has another one.
Do I look tired?
Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't slept, right?
I haven't slept.
Good, good. Considering you look sleep, okay? One of those
I would say I got like at least 4 or 5 hours.
I didn't sleep last night.
Which shoutouts to Maddie for
I was
A.
carrying the stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say shoutouts to Maddie, not me Maddie, but the Maddie that's been on my couch for most of my runs. For A, staying up all night to carry the stream, that was some jank. But B, for waking me up an hour before my alarm because I probably wouldn't have been able to run very well because I woke up kind of nauseous from sleep deprivation. Yeah, so I needed that hour to figure myself out. I'm feeling great now, but it's just one of those things where it was like, oh, I haven't slept in a while. So if I had woken up to my alarm, this would have been miserable. This is just bad luck.
Yeah.
Now there's no more extra ones flying though, so.
The fact that you are running after the nights that we just like sleeping in the EMC.
I was gonna say I slept in the beanbag to be fair.
Oh, then, never mind. You
Yeah.
use a beanbag.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I was on the couch and then I was like, this is awful. I'm way too long for this tiny couch, so I went to the beanbag. Give me the diamond, thank you.
Maybe I just don't go home. Maybe I just stay here.
Stay here. Stay here and watch me participate in this one.
I feel like Luigi would make a good father.
Yes.
I wish Luigi was my dad. Damn, then at least he'd be around.
I wish I could kiss Luigi's
Okay, hi, charity stream. Good joke, but
Anyway, you guys should donate to charity.
For Luigi.
No, it's on. It went on. They can hear the background noise. As someone who was in the stream before coming here, we can hear the background noise. Last night we heard muffled like playing.
How many viewers do we
Yeah.
have at the moment, if you don't mind me asking?
We have
Also, we should probably take this out of this room.
24.
Oh yeah, sorry, no
Yeah.
voting.
yeah.
I also just want to
More
say
like-
the fact that we had like, I don't know, we had like
We had a good, consistent
44.
44 viewers at one point last night, just in the middle of the night. It was kind of
Yeah.
impressive.
like in the dead of the night, we took like 15 viewers at like 6 a.m.
You
Yeah.
see, the reason why I think we had more viewers than like during regular times because we aren't a literal child.
Yeah. So anyway, this is my favorite room in the game.
Like,
It's a lot like the
I
mirror
like
room.
children, and you should donate it to help them, because that way, children can be there.
But
I
yeah,
donated to the event. Did you donate to the event?
I donated. You read my thing. I told you guys to rest, and you didn't listen to me.
If
Um,
I had money, I would donate. Unfortunately,
yeah. So
I will. I have rested.
no, you have.
Sense.
No,
I
you
rested
haven't.
mentally.
so two big things is one, you can only see the grabber ghosts in their shadows. It's a lot like the
I'm gonna
the
take
mirror
a break
room.
and play Skate 3 for a little.
Okay. But also, speaking of donations, this is a big thing for me to bring up because I think it was briefly mentioned in Fall Guys, but I will be donating $5 for every run I complete before I'm out of time. So, at minimum, ideally, that'll be 15. And I encourage people to match that because it's not a ton of money, but if all of us do it, big difference. So, chat, if you have the money lying around, match the donation with me. Let's help charity together. That was a boo ball. Only 50 health. Okay. Oh my gosh, he just football tackled me. Defensive line. Okay. Then we're gonna fire in kitchen to catch Clairvoya. Okay. I just have notes about routing up because I imagine me trying to memorize this on very little sleep.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself, and I'm glad I didn't because like very early on I was like, where am I going? So you know, I'm glad I'm paying attention. We're moving and grooving. We have an hour to finish this game, and I don't know how deep we are on the timer, but I think we're in good shape. Wait. Shoot, yep, okay. My notes were wrong.
What?
We have to go do the twins. We're missing a Mario item.
Also the flower.
We did that at the beginning of this area. We're still in area 3. I forgot to reverse these in my notes. We have to go catch a different ghost before catching Clairvoya, because Clairvoya's whole thing is she has to inspect all of Mario's items before she'll let you catch her. Otherwise, she goes willingly. Uh-oh.
What?
I missed something. That door's locked. Did I not grab a chest somewhere? I think I skipped a chest somewhere. Is it maybe Petunia? Petunia or Nana, I think. Had to be.
I think it's Nana.
This is bad.
Which one is Petunia's room again?
Petunia is the bathtub. Because there was a lot of chaos there. I don't remember if I opened a chest.
I don't know either.
There's 3 possible rooms it could be, so it's fine. It's just, I wish I remembered better. I guess it could be projector room, but okay, so it's not here. I didn't think so. As I'm talking about being tired and on autopilot, unless chat is like yelling at me, I think we just have to guess. There it is. Is Nana's room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check that we got the key in Petunia's as well. Because this was sort of the chaos segment. This is for the twins, yeah. I'm just gonna double check. It's better safe than sorry. Yep, okay. Now we can go.
Oh, Luigi.
Luigi.
I want to see my controller.
So this is the mirror teleport I was talking about.
Luigi, no.
Luigi is not saga.
Luigi. I was gonna offer for you to use my water bottle, but I'm actually about to sip from it.
Yeah, exactly. Ah. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Fabulous.
We're gonna use just.
Here's a speedy spirit that's pretty easy to catch. And then all the money is just up there. Welcome back. Yeah, hang out with us. You're good. You're welcome to hang out with us. Yeah, I would love to have you on my couch. Like, I don't fully know you, but the fact that you love Luigi's Mansion tells me it'd be a great time.
Probably. My brain is just like, oh, funny ghosts. They're so silly.
I'm running on very little sleep, so it's fine. Anyway, this is Henry and Orville. They ask us to play. They're gonna play hide and seek, so we leave the room and they're like, okay, we're ready. And now we are dirty cheaters. So if one of these boxes shakes, it's got the ghost in it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This is just a thing you can do in every version. I love the idea of somebody figuring that out, and then they do that, and then the twins go, "You cheated," because they're programmed to say that if you win, no matter what. And I love the idea of some like little kid accidentally figuring that out, and then the twins going, "You cheated," and the little kid like freaking out, like, "Oh god, the game knows." Yeah. I'm sure that happened to someone somewhere, just because what an intelligent programming feature to add. It's like the creepypasta anti-piracy. I don't know what my vacuum is focusing on there, but it certainly wasn't the car, and I couldn't directionally manipulate it at all. So there is Henry. My favorite thing about these guys is their names. One of them flies a plane, one of them drives a car. Henry drives the car, like Henry Ford, and Orville flies the plane, like Orville Wright. Come on, there we go. This one determines rank and pearls, so you just want to take care of the car first and quickly, so you don't have to worry about getting hit while you're trying to get good pearls. Which, if nothing else, we're doing pretty well on pearls. I just accidentally found the boo.
Yeah.
Watching the techniques to catch a boo is so funny.
It is kind of funky. So this is what we were missing. Red chests warrant Mario items, and I had forgotten one. We need those for Madame Clairvoyant. I didn't miss up any pearls, did I? Nope. Okay. We needed Mario's shoe. It still smells kind of sweaty. Yeah. Anyway, now we can go catch Clairvoyant, which we're doing good. We're over halfway. Yeah, we're almost done with Area 3. And then we'll be in the final area, which is pretty dense. It doesn't look like we're over halfway there, but we get a lot of boos just for the final boss of this area. So it'll start coming together once we head into Area 4. Now we can light these and go hog wild.
You accidentally burned down the entire
The mansion, because I'm just trying to make sure. Yep.
Well, you wouldn't have to worry about ghosts that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, This is Madame Clairvoyant. She's gonna spend a while just reading Mario's items to tell us where Mario is. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, let's see. Looks like there's some Splatoon going on behind me. Look at the event. Oh, I see somebody playing Persona. Ghost, how are you doing?
The only kingdom.
I am trying really hard to stay alive.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a glance at chat here if you don't mind. Ah, welcome back, Basil. The Roomies family was around, so they had to disappear for a bit. Yeah, okay. The bits are being thrown. Thank you for all the cheering. That's my amazing partner doing that. I love them dearly. Open photo booth maybe on my computer. Take a little mid-run selfie. What do you think?
I'm trying to hit 1 star on every weapon.
Just mid-run selfie. That'll be on Twitter later.
All of these done.
Yep. No, we'll put that on Twitter later. I probably could put it on Twitter now if I tried, but I would have had to start when I started bashing. Basically, she's going through all 5 of Mario's items, being like, "Oh, this is what's happening," and then she'll laugh, and she's like, "Oh, you can take me back to my comforting prison of oils, you dashing, vacuum-wielding rogue."
I think you can like, you got one more left. You're terrifying.
I don't know. I'm not gonna try.
See, just because I have a lot of stars doesn't mean I'm good.
Yeah, here we go. At least I think. Yep.
It's also only
Why is she trying to run away?
She's actually one of the easiest to catch. Like, she resists very little. It's just mechanically that's how ghosts work in this game. But she does very little resisting. It's very hard to not one-cycle her even on normal mansion, which is what I normally run.
and this here is decently notable. It's very hard. But I would
And that puts me at area 3. That puts me at Safari Room, and I need ice.
Boo boo.
you can join if you want, by the way.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah, you could say others. Like
Oh,
now,
I got
just
caught.
imagining the boo being in the crystal ball.
Yeah, he got oh, he got Mike Wazowski'd. Yeah, because he was sort of, he came from the crystal ball, so his face just wasn't visible. Yeah, he got totally Mike Wazowski. Is there a heart in here, is it? It's end of the hallway I'm thinking of. I could just use the safety heart with what's coming up, if possible. No, okay, well. Yeah, I don't want to backtrack that far. Like, it's not a big deal, it's a safety, but... Yeah, I'll be alright. Plus, I mean, there's a room prior that I can probably catch some ghosts and get some hearts from. With a little luck. Wait, I actually needed to duck in here. I looked at my notes, knew where I was going. Yeah, we need ice. This is just sort of the convenient... Bum 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 bada bum bum. Ice, ice, baby. Bum 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 bum. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flowing like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax chumps like a candle. Dance with a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better make way. You better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out this hook while my DJ revolves it. Boom, 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 bada, boom, boom. That's what I was worried about. Like, the boss I'm slightly worried about, but I have such an issue with blue pounders just being jerks to me. Give me hearts? Give me hearts. A little heart, but it at least made back the pound we suffered. Excuse me. Depth perception is funny in this perspective. Another heart? Alright. Nice. Just hang out for a sec. Alright, just don't banana peel me. I think he technically did, and the banana peel just bugged out.
Thank goodness.
Well, thank gosh for the banana peels not working. Hate banana peels. I've been having a lot of issues with my vacuum locking onto things this run. That's normally not an issue for me, so it's weird. But it's just been locking on and I can't turn it. It's been interesting. Okay, yeah, go get a nap. I see. I keep looking over, and you're like
I'm falling.
passing out.
I am. Goodbye, chat.
You stayed up super late. Go get a nap. I appreciate your presence, but like, take care of yourself. Yeah, get your butt over here.
Have a nice night, Ghost.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
It's all good. All right. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Luigi Spook House. We got Lulu, Boo, Luigi, and Max, who brought Gogi. All right. You ready for Bulasis?
I love Bulasis.
I have feelings about Bulasis. I think he's such a cool character, but this fight is awful.
This fight is pretty bad.
Did you know the ice can just spawn outside of the barriers?
Really?
So the ice always spawns, and it can just spawn outside of the barriers of the arena, and then you just gotta wait for it. It's really like rough.
I miss this. Him being stretchy and when he's throwing.
Yeah, stretchy and expressive. You miss when Nintendo characters could be expressive?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We shouldn't get into this. I got into a Skyrim rant last night. It was a whole thing.
It's okay. I love Bulasis.
Look at that design. He's such a cool character.
It's,
I love the way he comes back in 3 as well.
he also comes back in 2.
Does he?
Yes.
I thought that one was just named Big Boo. Like it's technically not Bulasis.
It's technically not Bulasis, but it's literally the same exact fight.
Yeah, it's the same concept. Okay, our ice did not spawn outside of the barrier this time. Yeah, yippee for ice. Oh, but they just got iced outside of the barrier.
I love it when they turn to crystals.
Yeah. Ice 'em, boys.
Like some boys.
They're not yet running. Oh,
Oh man.
that ended up being a pretty good cycle, actually.
He's so little.
Provided I am good at the game for a second, we could get the Bulasis 2 cycle
I
here.
play the game, but not like that. So I'm just trying it out since we're doing good.
Um,
No tournament tonight.
I just need one of these guys to like attack me proper. Nope. No 2 cycle. That's all right. Provided these guys cooperate a little bit, we're actually in good shape. We'll go this way then. Yeah, no. What a conceptually neat boss. No, conceptually, I love Bulasis.
Bulasis is great. Such a funny combination of moves.
Yeah.
The music for this part
Is
very,
yeah. There we go. That was clean. Yeah, so that's area 3.
Now my favorite part.
Ah, yeah. Well, we gotta get the key and go visit Egad for a bit, and we got a couple chores at the beginning of area 4. Things like watering the flower and the plants on the balcony. It is really fun in the speedrun, though. It's one of my favorite parts.
Gotta make sure the house is nice and clean.
Yeah. So we're headed into the 4th and final area. We've still got plenty to do, but I think we're in good shape. How's the money is the real question, because we have a guaranteed 50 million, but then we got to worry about everything else.
How do we check the money?
No, oh, not on there. I was talking about in the game, because this is 100%. So I have to get 100 million. I have to get an A rank for it to count as 100%. Otherwise, you've just watched the slowest all portrait ghost percent run.
I believe in you. I believe in you completely.
I believe in me too. Practice actually went pretty well for this game. Actually, I learned a lot for practicing for Extra Life. So hopefully things are going good. Silver Bulasis, that's fair. It was actually pretty quick, all things considered.
all A sides are not all A sides.
We have about 50 minutes to finish this game, and I think we can pull it off.
I think you
Looking
can,
at the
yeah.
timer, yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Just gotta be focusing up, and if time permits, I might try to squeeze in a 4th run just to, for anyone matching my $5 per run, just to raise that by $5. Because I'm a world record holder in the no tutorial percent of my friend Pedro. Yeah, so we ran any percent glitchless. Okay, we're in decent money shape. It's a little iffy, but we're okay. But yeah, we ran any percent glitchless, which is like the main category. But if time permits, I might do no tutorial percent, which is just the same thing without the tutorial level. So it's a little shorter. We'll see if I can squeeze that in there, because if I can, it'd be real fun and real cool. And my best for that is like a 545, which is around where I'm running any percent glitchless right now. So there's a pretty good chance we could set a PB and by extension a world record at Extra Life. But I got to be quick with this game first.
Go, Maddie.
Thank you.
I'm cheering you on. I'm over here playing Splatoon, but I'm like paying attention to what you say.
Much appreciated.
What?
Money, 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 money.
I am getting destroyed.
Go fire.
Uh,
You see that now?
I'm big on water types, but honestly, like grass is just underappreciated.
That is why I'm running. I'm running it purely because of sugar.
See, my thought is Bulbasaur.
For Shiver, because of the like one line of dialogue. I thought it was so funny. Anyway.
I'm representing sugar.
I was in terms of Gen 1, I'm Team Bulbasaur, for anyone curious.
Excellent time to grind up all the weapons I'm not good at and don't make use of.
Alright.
5 and 8.
I think we'll be okay if I'm diligent. I'm just real careful and concerned about the money, because I've been in this position and then didn't get enough big pearls and got like 96 million before. Like it's very easy to get very close and then fall short. So
Well, let's hope for the best.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, we're not in a bad spot, but we're not in a good one either. It's not like, oh yeah, guaranteed. It's like, okay, we're on
I
track.
think there's a few more speedy spirits.
Yeah, I did miss a couple speedy spirits. That worries me a bit. I don't exactly remember where all of them are.
I know where one is.
Theoretically, we could use some blackout time to try to get one, but I just
Yeah, there's a blackout exclusive for I think Uncle Grimsley is the name. It's the ice box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the icebox has one.
Yeah, the ice box goes. There's a speedy spirit in there somewhere.
Oh, no, because we can't get to there.
Well, during blackout we can, because there's a boss, I think, in there.
Well, no, but that's after blackout. Shoutouts to this gem. It's the same as King Boo's crown that we get at the end of the game, and it's worth less than a gold coin.
What?
Yeah. King Boo's crown is worth less than a gold coin.
Kingu is pretty cheap, I guess.
Yeah. I think the reason the devs did that was so your rank wouldn't be affected by just beating the game. So you could get low ranks and high ranks and stuff. But it's just really funny to me that not only is King Boo's crown like next to nothing, but also that you can find its exact gem elsewhere in the game without having to beat King Boo.
I already got your crown, buddy. Just give me another one.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a speedrun, because the like definition of end time for this game is when you grab King Boo's crown, and you just got to see through to make sure you got A rank. I wonder if there's a run that's just like getting that gem and then it ends. You know?
Get Kingu's gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it'd be so funny. Anyway, oh, unforeseen. There's a blackout.
My favorite part of the game.
Max, I just broke 2 minutes in the queue.
Oh. It is a little early for Sploon.
It is a little bit.
Disagree. It's never too early.
Yeah, you spent 24 hours playing it, you crazy person. So we're gonna switch control schemes to sidestep. This game has 2 control schemes. Basically, this one's tank controls. So Luigi only turns his body if I turn the C stick. And what that's gonna let us do is more precisely just point the flashlight at ghost spawns, which will let us just keep ghosts from spawning. Because obviously ghosts like the dark. That's their whole thing. They spawn in the dark. And we don't want them to spawn because Luigi like jumps. He gets startled. And that slows him down. That stops his movement. So we're just gonna keep on trucking, keep on moving, and try to avoid as many ghost spawns as possible.
Wow. I've never seen the blackout ghost list before.
Yeah, it's speedy. Uncle Grimley?
3 minutes. I've been in a queue for
Not bad.
Splatoon for longer than a match of Splatoon.
Not enough today.
Not enough. This is the main.
It's because all the players are watching Extra Life and donating to charity.
They're all
Yes, I already did that.
donating. It's not this guy, but I think there's a.
You're thinking of Sir Weston. There might be a speedy spirit in his room. I think.
It's an ice room. That's what I remember.
Yeah, that's Sir Weston. We'll be okay. I got the speedy spirit. Yeah.
So, Maddie, I already not only donated to charity, I also helped get food for the runners.
I know. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. So where are my spooners at? So what's Bloom?
I'll hop on Spoon in a little bit. I just have to practice.
Wait, practice?
Yeah, the tournament today.
Oh yeah, you're playing nice.
I'm playing in the tournament.
Good luck.
No, I'm not gonna do this. I forgot about the fact that ghosts spawn in there. I was gonna go for the Speedy Spirit just for safety, but it's gonna be really slow because I don't know the movement to keep those guys from spawning. So let's just Hail Mary.
Do you want to watch the League of Legends game tonight?
I might honestly, as
I
like a
actually
social thing.
Like, I say that in like kind of a joking voice, but I know I genuinely want to watch it tonight. Is that so?
One of the all people's in that.
What do you say?
One of the summit all people's on our team.
Who?
Whoa,
Willow.
cool.
He's our mid lane.
Willow?
I could have swore there was a Speedy Spirit over there, but
I think in the
How
chair
could I
there was
watch
a
it? Like,
spirit.
if I'm in the space, how could I watch it? Oh, actually.
It's either in this room or the room where you
I'm
look
not
at
quite
the
sure.
it's the one where I let the booze out that I missed
can
one.
work
That's what
some
the one
stuff
I was
out,
gonna
like,
go
get a
for,
computer
and
set
then
up
it
over
just
there, we
was
could, like, watch it.
too much effort, so I think we're just gonna hope.
Here, right?
Either here or there, yeah.
Alright, so doing something like that would be nice to just be distanced from them, let them do their own thing.
That'd be cool.
No, oh, we tried.
Oh, you got through the scene.
Okay.
No way.
That guy will go hide somewhere, I'm sure. There's another spot with a safety heart. That middle shelf just spawns 2 hearts. Yeah. It also spawns a gold bar one of the first times, so we'll grab that in just a sec. I'm just, clear the room because, who knows, the boo might end up in there. Actually.
There might be a boo in here.
Ah, he moved. Yeah, it's a big heart like in Chauncey's room. There he is, yeah. Okay. At least we got that one. I was gonna be pretty upsetty spaghetti if we didn't. I just gotta remember there's one boo somewhere down here. This will bring us to the telephone room. So I'm just gonna have a quick glance in the hallway. Okay. So one of 2 things happened. He's either in a room we can't go to yet, or he went back to the breaker room. So we're gonna just check the breaker room real quick, because if we can get that boo, that'd be much better than having to manage that while I'm very tired.
Sure.
Nope, he's in one of the rooms we can't get to yet. So now we go upstairs. We do the attic, the basement, and then we're done. So we have about 10 rooms and about 40 minutes to do it. I'm a little stressed about the time, but I think we can pull it off. I think we can.
You can do it, Maddie.
You can do it!
I believe in us.
You have the power of God and anime on your side.
You have the power of Luigi.
I was gonna say I have the power of Loogie Baloogie. So we don't need an element for any of these rooms that we can't get up there. Yeah, Jarvis has ice in his room. Yeah, we're good. I would have denoted in my notes, but I'm just paranoid.
What?
Chat.
What's happening in
I
chat?
think if ghosts smoke weed, they'd call it boof.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously on the-
Who said
it's a
that?
charity event, so the chat might want to.
Mercy Mask.
Mercy Mask. Thank you for the dad joke, Mercy Mask. We got to be careful about reading ones because charity event. That said, amazing dad joke.
Sorry for like chat moderating, like while I'm not even doing the same thing as y'all. I'm gonna back off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's really fine. I am not responsible enough to moderate the chat.
I think Maddie's got it. But
I've done this a couple times.
I mean, more in the sense of like what y'all read out loud. Because if it's in the chat, we can't control that.
Mr. Bones!
Yeah.
It's his cousin.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mr. Bones cousins. It's kind of it's like the Care Bears cousins. You remember that? The Care Bears and the cousins. There's like a lion that leads the Care Bear cousins.
No, I've never heard about the Care Bear cousins.
Really? Oh, okay, man. I know what I'm doing after this run. I'm gonna just like look up a picture. You might honestly, I think you might recognize them if you had at all a remotely Care Bears childhood. You just might not remember that they're the Care Bear cousins.
I'm nervous now. Care Bear cousins.
I mean, if you want it, you can look it up mid-run. Like,
Check it out.
it's nothing. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is groundbreaking pop culture or anything. It's just like,
Goodness.
it's like, oh, you might remember this.
I have the stream.
Boo ball.
Boo ball.
Sorry, Ghost isn't here to do that, so I had to.
I love the ball.
Wait, why am I didn't clear the next row. Taking a nap
I remember
there.
Ghosts before all the Ghosts were patches. Those were the days.
Yeah, that wasn't
Ghosts
bad.
could
100
run
health.
free without worries of evil Luigi's.
Luigi's not
I kind of
evil.
committed to this already, and I might just let him wander, and then worry. I'm gonna just do this room. I was supposed to wait, and he either went back into the telephone room or off into the rooms we're gonna do very soon.
Another one of my favorite bosses.
Really,
I think design-wise, I like
yeah,
that.
conceptually I like them. I hate this one just because it's annoying. It's not a bad one. It's just it's frustrating. Yep.
I think at some point, probably after your run, you want to go grab like actual food from IDX.
That sounds. Stop focusing on the furniture. That sounds fantastic.
Because
Yeah.
I think you and I could use like something.
An actual meal. Yeah.
Also remember, we're not even half done the event yet,
Yeah, I know.
which sounds bizarre.
To be fair though, once I finish my segment today, I don't have to worry too much about the stress.
That's true.
Because this has been the most stressful thing for me. This is a little inside baseball for chat.
My
Is
thing
making
is,
sure
like-
that I get through my runs and be entertaining.
My thing for my run is I don't really think I have to worry that much because like
Oh yeah, we do
I
have to
can
go
explain the
upstairs.
game and it's really impressive gameplay,
Mm-hmm.
as well as like I'm a casual speedrunner of Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Any sort of high level Celeste movement looks very novel, like looks very, very advanced to most like non-Celeste players. To anyone who knows Celeste will understand it's a novice run.
Yeah. So anyway, remember earlier when I was talking about how sometimes you just want to burn all the ghosts?
Is this one of these moments?
Just burn them. Just burn them all. There's so many.
No, the sagas. They're melting.
God, the sound of melting Shy Guy in the morning.
Oh no.
Wow, look, they're It's just quicker to do that than bother catching them, frankly.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I didn't know Luigi could be set on fire.
He can, but I didn't know he could be set on fire by using his fire element on a ghost and then getting bumped into. Like, I've seen that animation before. I just didn't know I could trigger it that way. We've had a lot of that this run, just like, oh, I didn't know that could happen. And same thing with Mario 64. We had like I fell from a point I did not know you could ever fall from. Yeah, no, it's been a weird day where like the runs have been pretty solid. It's just like, oh, I didn't know that could happen.
Lots of surprises.
Yeah. Look at me, I got a
It
key.
looks like the Care Bear cousins, and I do know who they are.
I knew it.
I know
The lion like leader dude, right?
Yeah, I know
Yes.
the lion, and I think I know the penguin.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're basically Care Bears, but they're not bears. Is the
They're
long
just
and short.
cares.
They just care,
They just care.
which is the sweetest thing you can do. Okay, he re-hid in one of the side rooms. Good to know. So we need to get 4 boosts. So we'll be at 44 when we finish this area. All right, I have notes about this. The swinger. I forgot. I have notes about which ones swing at me, and I still forgot.
You're tired.
I'm very tired. Oh my gosh. And
You should go to sleep.
well, there's the issue. I can't nap. I'm not a napper. Yeah, it's a swinger.
No.
I gotta just make sure I don't die at this point. All right. Bottom of Gold Ghost Row. This is a grabber ghost. This chest, I believe, bears a blue pounder. Purple puncher. Yeah, they're pink.
A certain shade of purple puncher. Magenta masher.
Well, it's not like pink puncher would have ruined anything. They were purple in beta and they never renamed them. Is the gist. So that
I
leaves.
just want to finish this weapon. I just want to be done. I just want to never have to touch this weapon
Nice.
ever again until the update, which they added alternate versions of a bunch of weapons, and I have to redo this.
I am so excited for a new carbon roller.
I'm
Just-
looking forward
Oh
to
no, is this gonna summon a
more
boo?
weapons that have
I just wanted the money.
missiles on them. Because I am a dirty missile user.
I want them to bring back bomb launcher.
I guess we'll chase him down.
On average, get a 10 to missiles.
You can go either way,
first
buddy.
10 seconds of the
Preferably
game
that way.
With Miniko.
Oh.
I am one of the reasons that was nerfed. Not me in particular, but that type of
No, it was you, only you.
Alright, cool. Okay, so the boo's in Jarvis's room. I was just trying to get money, but hey, I mean, we got a boo. That's
Oh my God,
progress.
Jarvis. I forgot about him.
Yeah, Jarvis is a fun little guy because he likes jars. That's his whole gimmick.
His special interest is jars.
Exactly. I love him for that. I respect him for that, you know?
I respect him, so he has to go in the back room.
Mans likes jars. Well, yeah, no, he's a deadly ghost, and the reason this mansion exists and my brother's in a painting, so he does have to go. However, I appreciate him. If the circumstances were different, I think we would be friends.
I believe so.
That's what I will say about Jarvis. Is I
If I didn't have to kill him, we'd be great friends.
I wish I wasn't on a hunt for him and his family.
I love him so much, he's so goofy.
Yeah, he's like, oi mate, you'll like my jaws, fancy a game. You know, he's... so yeah, we just gotta shoot, I think, 8 of 10 of him. He's just gonna...
shatter his face into a bajillion pieces.
Yeah, you just freeze him and he shatters into a bajillion pieces and then he reappears in a different jar. I think it's either 9 or 10 times he does this and you have to get most of them. But it's pretty easy for the most part. You just stand in the middle and just half... A big thing with this game and elements is just half pressing. Analog triggers are huge. I think that's it. Yep. What? I think so. I was mashing through the text and it buffered an input for Luigi to call for Mario, definitely. But that I was still vacuuming while he did it, so he was like holding his vacuum downwards and it just barely like circled around Jarvis.
Jarvis just stared for all of 3 seconds.
One of these things has a sapphire in it. One of these. Yeah, it's an optional room, so if it wasn't like if I wasn't on a pact for 100%, I would absolutely be friends with this guy. But he does house booze, so.
He also gives you lots of money.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a sapphire, it's a ruby.
How much is the ruby worth?
I don't remember. I know ruby, sapphires, and emeralds are all pretty comparable, which there is a room that just gives us a ruby, a sapphire, and an emerald all at once. Which is so funny to me, because it's just Pokemon Gen 3.
The realization.
Although somebody has pointed out to me that Ruby and Sapphire get paired a lot in this game, so they knew before Steven Universe existed that Ruby and Sapphire were just...
The perfect pair.
Yeah, OTP. This is a bad place for an R-pump. You have to be standing sort of close. Yeah, he just got away. Yeah, that room's not so great for catching boosts. So I just try to drain health and... Yeah. Bye-bye, boo. There should be another one in here. Somewhere.
Mario's looking sickly. Why he green?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who Mario is. I know who Red Luigi is.
Yeah.
You talking about Red Luigi?
Don't you guys know the Luigi Bros?
Yeah.
I've never heard about Mario in my life.
I don't know. Luigi, do you know who Mario is? He says no, so. Like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Beat up water.
Yeah, Maddie, do you know who Mario is? Because I've never heard of this Mario person.
Yes.
Is it like Red Luigi?
Yo, so Mario, I think, was the guy that was the landlord to some subdivision of Nintendo of America at one point. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think that's actually.
No, that is a real thing, but that's not actually how Mario got his name. There's a big myth about Mario Segali being how Mario got his name, and it wasn't at all. It was literally just a pizza place, actually.
They're just like, a name for our
there was a pizza place called Mario and Luigi's, and and they liked how it sounded. It was even more boring than. I love that it was stated fact for a while. Like, it was treated as fact that Mario Segali stormed the board meeting.
Oh.
Because that's what a lot of people thought was fact for a while, that their landlord stormed in on the meeting for naming Mario, and their landlord was Mario Segali.
I'm Mario.
Yeah, which, I mean, the Mario Segali part's true, but the part that's how Mario got his name is false. Same thing with, like, there's a lawyer whose last name is Kirby, and people claim that that's how Kirby got his name, when that's not the case.
These are just names, guys. Anybody can have these names.
Yeah.
I'm moving on to everyone's favorite weapon.
No, Rapid Blaster. Oh no, this is flat.
The far, far worse weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like the
Can you go out the side again?
by the way.
Yeah, I don't like blaster in general.
There is one blaster weapon.
Go in
that
here so I can
kinda
R pump
wanna
you.
learn,
Thank you.
Or two. I kind of want to learn Rage Blaster and Luna Blaster.
Yeah, Luna is terrifying to go with.
With what?
It's terrifying to go with.
The thing with Luna isn't good. Like, genuinely, I feel like the level of
Fabulous.
skill to be somewhat effective with Luna, I would rather just have a Rage Blaster. They both one hit, one kill.
Alright, so we got every attic boo. We just need to go do the treasure room, or the sealed room rather, and then pipe rooms, Sir Weston, Supi, Van Gore, and then Bowser. So we're kind of in the final stretch here.
Let's go!
Get excited about that.
Almost done, guys.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about in chat right now?
What's going on, may I?
Bro has an L on his hat, makes sense. No, don't be mean to Luigi.
Luigi's the better brother.
Mario's just a W if you turn your head.
No, that's
Wario.
Wario is a W. Yeah, Wario is the big man. I'll give you that. Wario might be the best character, but he's not a Mario brother.
Yeah.
Like they're not cousins. They're not. He's not like the forgotten brother. He was childhood friends with Mario in one of the mangas, but like, oh, I didn't know about that. There's our Speedy Spirit we missed. Not actually, but you know, like, it makes up for it. 6 emeralds, wow.
Winning.
I think we are actually in pretty decent shape now. I know I was kind of stressed earlier, but I think we're actually doing good. Yet another room where I didn't take notes on where the ghosts were. I did for the armor room, and then no other room for some reason.
Oh, lots of
Just freeze for a sec.
Maddie. Once
Yep.
I'm done this, at some point, I'm going to do a tier list of every Splatoon weapon.
Wow.
I'm going to judge you based on where you put carbon.
Where I put what?
Carbon.
Okay.
Carbon roller, like the kit for Splatoon 3 is actually kind of bad.
So I will place it based off how much I enjoy playing them. Is what I'm going
Never mind.
to like how fun of a weapon I think they are. I
Yeah,
think
this room
Carbon
doesn't
is
have a boo, by the
almost
way.
an insanely fun weapon.
It just has a necessary key
It
instead.
just needs to be at a kill wall.
It's for the pipe room.
Yeah.
And I know that would break the whole point of the weapon.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
more of a fling weapon than it is
Yeah.
rolling. Even if it is in the roller class.
I would love to contribute, but I A, am not that technical about Splatoon, and B, don't have Splatoon 3 yet.
No!
I don't have $60 to drop. I'm dropping all my money on charity.
Charity is worth
That's
it.
valid.
Yeah, exactly.
And on the topic of charity, guys, I
Yeah.
think that it would be a good idea to donate at least $5 for each of the runs that have been completed so far. And
Yeah,
to-
I was gonna say, I don't think we ever met our tablecloth goal, and it's a little too late, which is unfortunate.
No.
So, you know, just throwing that out there. I might have skipped some chests in there, but we're just gonna hope for the best.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Here's hoping.
I wish I saved my $20 to help during that.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah,
You mentioned that, yeah.
I got my 20
I already
yesterday.
said that.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm dropping $5 per run I finish, and I'm gonna try to make that $20. But if time forces it to be 15, it'll be 15. You know, because I wish to create something that people can match and have fun with. So
Locker room.
yeah, the pipe room.
Oh, mysterious gook in the pipes.
Oh
Oh, it's a goobin.
yeah, those are actually called ghost fish.
Oh, they're so cute.
There we go. I got that gold bar. I was stressing about not getting that gold bar. Well, he had 0. All right,
Zola's my favorite food.
Zool.
Yes.
Gozer's my favorite boo. Mr. Stay
Slender's my
Puft.
favorite.
Mr. Stay Puft.
Yeah, it's Zool and Vince Clore though are the terror dogs.
Aw.
Yeah.
These little guys.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Ghostbusters? Yeah.
I watched all the Ghostbusters movies. I'm totally
I have.
obsessed.
I have as well. I'm still debating if the first one or Afterlife is my favorite movie of all
Yeah.
time. I'm still back and forthing those.
The
I
first
always
one's a
forget which one
classic, but
Afterlife
Afterlife makes me like openly sob, like ugly cry.
Oh, this is the one that
That's which one
Like
after.
on way?
this is the one that got away from us. Not anymore.
Yay! 45.
So yeah, we'll get 46 in here, 47, and then we'll have 3 more for our last trip upstairs, and then we'll be fighting King Boo. We're actually in pretty good shape.
Would you like a time update?
I have my laptop open for notes. I'm trying not to think about it too hard.
Got it.
Those were almost perfect R pumps. We almost drained 150 health.
Nice.
So that bodes well. Unfortunately, we still haven't done this room. We got the key for it, so I just unleashed a Boo into a dark room, and we're gonna let him wander. We're just gonna do this room
This one's the room
that you were thinking
that
of.
I think the Speedy Spirit was in.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be one in one of those barrels. Actually, you might be right. Let's have a quick look just in case.
I'm using Clash Blaster, and I just
Nope.
got assigned to 10 times battle.
Don't win! Don't win! Let me win! This is for fire.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of fire, let's heat this guy up.
For just like I must go all out.
He didn't even get to attack us. Oh, yeah, that's one of the hardest one cycles in this game. Yeah, this is Sir Weston.
Ah, he's a chilly guy.
He's a chilly lord because he's got the title Sir, so he's either a knight or a lord.
Whoa, he's definitely not a knight.
Yeah.
Knights are respectable.
Whee! I love that you can grab the key and just slide away. I hope I didn't just hear a boo
That's
laugh.
good news for you. It's not looking good.
Yeah! Go fire!
Oh.
Previous Flat
Oh,
Dust.
his camera died.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. So, Max, previous Flat Dust, a bunch of my friends and I got a 100 times battle.
Oh,
We won.
nice.
And that was probably the
Yeah,
best
I'm sure
best
Tech
game
Booth will be
I've
on
ever had
duty.
performance-wise.
Because there is a battery on the charger. I just need to be speedrunning, and
Where is the battery?
it's right down there. Do you know how to change a battery in there?
No.
Oh, there should be someone in Tech Booth we could just pester. Yeah, maybe pester Tech Booth only because that's like a really precarious camera setup. Like I don't mean to tell you off or anything. It's just
I would rather not break
yeah,
the camera.
exactly. It's like a really delicate form of tripod there.
Tech booth is up.
It's that closet right there.
So I joked and said that. Yes.
I think they
you
had
for
the
saying-
battery. Oh, there was a person in search of you because they had grabbed the battery. It was the Max who was sitting with me there. Because we saw that the camera had died. They are somewhere. I pointed there and told them that's where Tech Booth was, so I don't know where they. Alright. There we go. Alright, Tech is fixing the camera, and we are headed for the last set of Portrait Ghosts. Last 2 Portrait Ghosts, and then King Boo. So we'll see how this goes. I really need these hearts. I was gonna skip the big heart, but I really need it. I was going towards like 50 HP,
Max,
and
you
that's
want to see
just.
how it goes?
Let's go fire. That's pretty close.
Nah, you won.
Yeah!
Alright,
You got this, Maddie.
so it's time for Sue P, who is floor 3?
Oh, Zippy!
Floor 2. Okay, yep.
East.
floor 2 in Clairvoyant location. So, Rose, you're just in time. Remember earlier when I told you there's one ghost with a confirmed death?
Yes.
We are headed to catch her right now. Her name is Sue P. She's just sort of like sleeping, but her whole thing, her description says, and I quote, when young Sue P laid down for a short nap, it turned into an eternity. And she is listed as 7 years old.
Yep, she's just a little baby.
So she's just a young kid who died in her sleep. Like,
This
confirmed.
is why you should donate, so Soupy doesn't happen IRL.
Again, remember how I said just burn? Just burn them. Oh, I ran out of element. We need water anyway.
No, you can make them moist.
Yeah,
They die.
all the elements work the same. So you can water or fire. Chat's been sort of debating about Mario versus Luigi, and we all know Luigi's the best. So.
Yeah, chat. If you say Mario's better than Luigi, please go get help.
Please donate $100 for your incorrect opinion.
Yeah, if you think you're correct, donate $100.
If you think you're correct, you're wrong. Anyway, yeah. So this is Supi. This is her. She's canonically she died. She's the only one who we know for sure died. Everyone else is just like, oh, it's the father of the household or whatever. And it could just be they were a collection of paintings.
That is true. I feel like at least the clockwork ghosts are painting.
Yeah, it could be a mixture, but like her, we definitely know she's
Mario
dead.
will not win. Luigi's better. I'm sorry.
All right,
if you think
listen.
Mario's better, you're wrong.
All I'm saying is one of them has electrokinesis and the other one's Mario.
All I'm saying, one of them is Mario, and the other one's Luigi.
All I'm saying is one of them. All I'm saying is one of them carries a franchise and the other one's Mario.
All I'm saying is that one of them's homophobic and the other one's Luigi.
I don't know about that one.
I think that Mario is not homophobic. I like.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Nintendo has officially said that if you gave Mario a gun, he wouldn't have the drive to kill. So I have my doubts.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, why?
like he wouldn't use it to kill because he's just too
Why
nice.
has Nintendo said that?
I don't know, because people were memeing about if Mario had a gun, the game would be shorter. So Nintendo's like, no, if he had a gun, he just wouldn't use it.
If he had a gun, he'd just like put it to bed. So.
Yeah, he'd lock it up in a safe place where nobody could get it.
Squirrel.
Luigi, on the other hand, if you've seen the Super Mario Super Show,
Yeah, Luigi's got a blaster. No,
Luigi is violent.
those are some bad R pumps.
Use the super.
Just get back in there.
Get him.
It's easier to do it where we can actually R pump him. The hallway is just such a sketchy place for catching ghosts. Plus, we need to come back in here anyway for
So
another
did we
video.
get the
So
$75 for the tablecloth?
we did not.
I think you have to. Oh nope, he left.
Literally only.
Actually, he might be in the. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is tablecloth. You lucky duck.
No, it was
Oh, boo bomb.
lied to us to get the tablecloth.
So, y'all, can you
Liars.
like donate $75 so we can get the tablecloth removal?
It wasn't the
Not even supposed to do that.
Yeah, but he moved to the table, so he wasn't originally, and then he moved as I went to check elsewhere. Fabulous. All right, we're headed to our last portrait ghost before King Boo, and we have 15 minutes on the clock.
You can do it. You're so
We're-
close.
We're pushing it. Honestly, I think we might be able to get away with it if we're like mid Bowser fight and we hit 11:30. I think we'll be able to get
It
away
will be
with it.
good if it's like.
Yeah,
end.
yeah, but even still, let's keep going fast. Let's not dally.
Remember, this is games done quick. But
No, it's not. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say. So this is Vincent Van Gogh.
Remember, our Castlevania speedrun was the speediest speedrun that
You didn't
ever
even finish
speedrun.
the game. You
Yeah,
guys
that's why
played.
I
You guys played for like an hour and
We
then
didn't
just.
even finish the first part of the game.
Yeah, it's a hard game. But yeah. So
That's why I think Lydia might not be because of the background. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, because
bust?
she's. Yeah, there's a bust that's just Lydia.
Dragging down my.
But yeah, like he's canonically bringing to life the common ghosts. But then it's also canonically like the initial mansion thing was a portrificationizer malfunction. So
Persona.
yeah, I was gonna say Isabel's just playing Persona. Shoutouts to Isabel and Persona.
Oh, I don't like that castle.
Kamoshida's Palace, yeah.
Oh gosh, the big boys.
Yeah, Blue Pounders are fond of just dragging me around. So we'll see how this goes. No, they
Aren't
dragged
you a
me
fan
into
of
it.
dragging them around though?
Yes, but they deserve it.
No, to be fair, when I'm catching a ghost, they are dragging me around, absolutely. It's just like, it is a wrestle. Which, by the way, every time I'm catching a ghost, I am insanely wiggling the C-stick over here. My thumbs are not happy.
I can hear it.
This is why I'm not playing in the Smash Bros. Tournament today. I wanted to. I had prepared a Squad Strike team that was just the worst 3 characters in the game. Like the bottom 3. It's Ganondorf, Dr. Mario, and Little Mac. They are just objectively the worst.
Hot take: Dr. Mario should not be in Smash.
I agree.
I
because
disagree.
everyone gets Mario.
Well, that's my issue. I think Mario needs an overhaul, and Doc should keep the moveset. Because Mario's moveset is not at all Mario.
Stop! They're drowning! They're drowning!
Don't worry,
Yes,
set them on fire.
that's the point. The point is that they drown, yes.
The worst way to go out of all the ghosts.
We do that to them, and then we're going to try to do it to the ceiling surprises, because the ceiling surprises have... Okay, have 0 health.
Yep.
So there's no reason to go through the animation of catching them. When we have water, we might as well use it. We're not going to need it for the rest of the run. So we might as well just do a little blasting.
And so I started blasting.
Yeah, exactly. Position on ourselves here.
It's a 0.1% chance of happening. So right now it's like
Okay, we got it.
Just gently.
Yep, and we ran out of water as we did it, so that was actually perfect. My favorite thing is that he's Zootalua, and then he freaks out, and then we just put him in a vacuum.
I noticed that throughout this run there hasn't been very many poison mushrooms.
Because I know where they are. I don't want them. Although,
Wait, so they're not from the ghost?
sometimes they are, so that's just been good luck. But, yeah.
might be watching that, might not be.
The lack of them from furniture and stuff is just me being very careful.
I need to find them.
Yeah, there's no like.
Oh, I moved too close. Okay.
I know I was.
We're in the final stretch.
Awesome.
You can do it!
I
You
must
got
say,
this.
when I was playing Enter the Gungeon alone for like half an hour, and I'm just like, okay, I'm commentating with myself. Awesome. Weird experience. Like, no, like, we could do the breaks and everything. I stepped up, and I'm like,
These are some bad R pumps. I'm joking.
very stupid.
We got like 10 minutes left. We're all right.
We can do it.
We got 10 minutes left.
Can you go play?
You're known for stupid decisions.
Rose, I haven't
You do it
slept.
twice, right?
I played Splatoon.
I was saying, Maddie's known for stupid decisions in regards to her sleep schedule. You're
That's
kidding.
fair.
Those were
I'm
really
just
good R
known for
pumps.
Stupid decisions in general.
I am known for making very
Get back in
stupid
the room.
decisions, as in putting myself through hell.
Okay, at least he's not going like across the telephone
But
room.
like,
But it's
I
also
was
a
like-
bit
like,
faster.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
Yeah.
still think Biff is art.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple that might just be art. Woo!
but it's not definitely.
All right, so that's both of our 25 million gems. So now we go fight King Boo and we hope things go well.
Prior to that, I say fun.
And we can grab safety health in the basement.
Because that's also going to be my retirement run, quote unquote.
There's your mirror teleport, by the way.
Yep, that was it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys will see.
Our bills are coming in clutch. Like, we've got a good amount of pearls and we've got a lot of bills. I'm gonna grab the money that's in the King Boo room and I think we'll be okay. Knock on wood.
Wait, I'm Rosewood.
Yeah, you can knock on your own noggin if you'd like. There we go.
Solid, right?
I knock on you, Rose.
Yep, it's definitely solid in there.
It's
Not hollow at all.
it's hollow, but it's solid.
Here we go. Are y'all ready for the final boss?
It's final boss time, guys.
Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready to fight King Boo?
Chat, you ready?
Chat, you ready?
Are you ready for King Boo?
Someone said squirrel a while ago.
Squirrel, yeah.
You know the song?
Yeah, squirrels in my pants.
Squirrels in my pants. King Boo! Yay!
Yeah.
We're excited.
It's
Who's
King
ready for
Boo.
the end of the world?
Who's ready for the end game?
Alright, we're gonna grab this little bit of money.
Always the fall.
No, you're thinking of the end of Earthbound.
End of Earthbound.
Alright, anyway. So yeah, you guys are ready to fight King Boo, right? Absolutely King Boo, no gimmicks. We're just gonna fight King Boo.
Sure. No gimmick.
No gimmicks.
Mario's
What do you feed these Mario Brothers? Gullible soup?
A gimmick?
Sprite is so clean.
He spin.
Boot up that one first. That's on the table.
Bowser.
Party, and it's not the other one.
Isabel, I hope you know I'm gonna be watching and laughing at the
Oh,
Fantasy
Isabel,
Warriors.
Isabel.
Well, you're
Y'all
eating
need
the
this
hot
TV.
sauce.
You can steal it from me.
Isabel, I will be watching and laughing your hot sauce because hot sauce is like
Oh,
the ultimate
yeah.
challenge.
Here we go.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be so cool.
This is that's the time where
Isabel,
you're supposed
Isabel,
to donate.
I will-
all
Yeah,
your
we're in the final boss,
Isabel,
Isabel.
I will-
So.
Isabel, I will have a sip of the hottest hot sauce after you're done, just to prove that it's not spicy.
I was gonna say it might be easier for you to just like wait, so you don't have to crouch. Cause it's Bowser.
Bowser.
Get him. Go.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, you're right. It's King
I just want to say
Boo.
you're like 40 minutes under us. So
What is the?
You're at 154.
Okay, but I thought it was 11:30. I was supposed to end.
No,
Oh, actually,
I don't. Let me double check.
I was pretty sure my slot ended at 11:30. I mean, I want to squeeze in a fourth run of my an extra My Friend Pedro category,
You
but
have plenty of time. Like,
Let's move.
Yo,
you don't have to start till.
all right. So we'll get that extra. You can R pump King Boo, by the way.
He's just a boo.
Yeah, he's just a boo. I got iced. I wasn't paying attention. That's the tricky part. So basically, there's not really a clear reason for the what's and whys, but from what I can tell, one of two things happened. Paper Mario's canon, Bowser died, and King Boo's using his corpse as a flesh puppet.
What?
Or
I think it's just a puppet, man.
or it's just an illusion of Bowser that King Boo's using to attack with.
Bowser never had ice powers.
Yeah, well, that's what I was. That could come from King Boo, but also, my thought is because Paper Mario is called Mario Story in Japan, and it's treated much more like a book and stuff. And like in Mario and Luigi Paper Bros, they opened the Mario Story book, and that's how, or Paper Jam. That's how Paper Mario gets there. Oh no.
Yeah.
So I think it's more likely that this is just an illusion of Bowser, but I do find it. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I just didn't have control. That just happens.
Jimmy. I'm very depressed that you knew those. Oh yeah, that's the only one that's in yours.
Yeah.
But yes, so it's very likely this is not in fact, because Paper Mario, the issue is Paper Mario ends with it saying that Bowser had been soundly defeated, and
Soundly.
yeah, well, because he like falls from space.
What the?
Yeah, Paper Mario is a weird game, and one of Madame Clairvoyant's lines in this game is Bowser. I thought he had been soundly defeated. It's the exact same word
They
choice.
just want to die.
So
for
it's
real.
just a fun little theory to think about, where it's like maybe this is the Bowser that fell from space, and that's why King Boo can possess the body, because there's no Bowser to resist the possession.
It's also kind of scary. That means that Bowser is humongous.
Yep.
Bowser is.
I mean, that would.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, he varies in size, but in Mario Galaxy, he's like planet size. So
I'm gonna have to play Mario Galaxy.
have you not?
I haven't finished it.
I've never played it. 'Cause I
one more
don't have
cycle.
a Wii that could play it. 'Cause
Yeah,
mine
I have
broke.
it on my Nintendo Switch
Is this it?
for the 3D. All-Star.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tech Booth. Hopefully you're in there. Time will be when I grab King Boo's crown, and then we just have to see. And then we just have to see through to make sure we get an A rank, which means we get to check the money totals and enjoy the credits. Oh no. Okay. You can take damage from exploding him, so that's why I was like, oh geez.
You can do it.
You got this.
You got this.
Okay, and time. What does that put us at?
The timer didn't stop.
Oh, well, what was the minute? 157. Okay.
Ooh, we did it.
It might have been
And by we,
156.
I mean
might
you.
have
Oh, like a late 156. That's a personal best. That's the fastest I've ever played that game. My previous was 2 hours flat. So
Wow.
2 hours.
yeah,
Congrats, Maddie.
yeah.
Congrats.
Sub 2. We've met the goal.
Sub 2 while goofing around.
All right, now
Yeah.
we gotta check the money.
Yeah. Now we get to enjoy the end of the game.
Watch it be.
Watch it be 96, and this is actually just my first all portrait ghost run, and it's really slow. That's the thing, is we're celebrating, but there's a good chance this just isn't 100%.
What do you think the odds are?
I think we're pretty good. We got a lot of big pearls, and our bills are putting in the work. Like, there's almost 600 of those things. That's a lot of bills. We got some good gems. There were some iffy money grabs, though, so I'm kind of scared. There's a good chance this is just a very slow all
Deep
portraits.
breath, Maddie.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, 100 million. We're looking for 100 million plus. Oh, all that.
Literally,
Did you hear me yell time and wake
no,
up?
I literally had streamed in my ear while I was sleeping.
Oh, and I just screamed into the microphone. I'm so sorry.
And I wake up
They're finished.
They must have finished.
Yeah.
This might be Maddie's new PB.
Yeah, this might be my new best 100% time, or it might be my first all portraits time. Although technically I've gotten one before, it just was unintentional, so I never submitted it. 'Cause that was the one where I got like 96 million money.
96 million?
It was so close. Okay, we got a lot of golds. There was like a silver in there that was weird, but
I think Bowser was a bronze.
yeah, he was a bronze, which to be fair, that was a pretty scuffed Bowser. It started really good, and then I just got hit a lot.
Ice.
The ranks doesn't matter though, so much as the portrait ghosts as we catch them matter. All right, here we go. You ready? I'm gonna let it tally up. Let the suspense build.
Come on.
Ooh, it's looking
Come on.
iffy. See, King Boo's crown is worth less than coins.
Come on.
Ooh. Yeah! There we go. That's beautiful. So yes, that is in fact a new personal best for the 100% run set here for charity. Now we get to enjoy the end. We just get to enjoy this because apparently we have time.
You got half an hour.
We have half an hour? I could just run Mario 64 again, but I think
to do the entire run again.
like
You power your
but,
hands.
I'm doing all right. I might hook up the keyboard and mouse, and we might try to set a new time in the no tutorial percent of my friend Pedro.
You're saying
And
you're
if-
gonna
if-
go for a world record.
I'm gonna go for a world record at a charity event. Yes, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
They absorb Mario and they
Yeah. So this is the display that it works in reverse.
What?
I'm doing fighting game.
Wait a minute,
I have a
Yeah.
question. Is he lost his hat, his cap, and glove?
How does he have him here?
Yeah.
And his star and his shoe. Yeah, I don't know.
He had duplicates.
Luigi's single tier.
Laughing at him.
Yeah, but it's a single tier. He's got that happy like, thank God you're here, but you're my brother, and that was ridiculous. It's the joyful tears.